It is Thursday, April 14th in the MLB, and I'm Austin from Calling Our Shot.
And I'm Logan from Calling Our Shot.
And we are back. We got 11 games on the slate. We got our favorite money line, over, under, player prop, and no run first inning coming your guys' way.
Are you watching this video and you're not subscribed? Come on, hit that subscribe button for us. It really does help us grow this channel. We're like 320-ish away from 31K, which, like I said, like Austin and I've always preached, we got to take baby steps to get to our more longer-term goals of like 40K, which moving towards. So definitely hit that subscribe button if you aren't subscribed, and drop a like as well. It really does help us grow.
Yeah, we're grinding towards 100,000 subscribers. That's our goal by the end of the year. It's a long shot, but we can't do it without you guys hitting that subscribe button. So we definitely appreciate it. We got to say shout out to all our COS All-Stars. We appreciate all those people out there as well. We can't do it without them. If you want to become an All-Star and get shouted out in tomorrow's video, you also get to play us early. Click the join button on the channel or click the link in the description. Even put it in the pinned comment down below. Our newest All-Stars, we got Charlie Patterson. Welcome aboard. Marcus, Michael, and David. Thank you guys all so much for supporting the channel. We really can't do it without you guys. So thank you again. As always, we're doing these daily videos every single day with our 4 best picks of the day. We also are doing our NBA videos, which will likely be live later on tonight. So definitely keep an eye out for those. And we're obviously doing our parlay of the day on OddsJam. We're going to be showing OddsJam's website throughout the video, but that parlay should be around 9-10 a.m. Eastern time. We'll update it down below, so definitely check it out. We've been so close the last couple days, keep missing by one leg, but we're going to get after it. Let's do a recap of yesterday, though, and we bounced back with a great day. It was a 3-in-1 day, plus 1.7 units. We had the Seattle and the White Sox. Man, Logan, that was a sweat. We needed the 10th run. The Mariners come up clutch in the top of the 9th to get us one extra run to hit 10 runs. The Astros, yeah, no, they didn't put up any runs in the first 5, so can't do anything about that. You can't cover a run line when you don't score any runs. Sorry, don't know if you knew that, but our Mets, Phillies, NRFI was as sweaty as it gets as Max Scherzer loads up the bases with walks, but does end up getting out of the jam. And then Corbin Burns gets his over 6.5 Ks. I believe he ends with 8. We are on a great run for player prompts. I've hit the last 6 of them. So I got another one for you guys today, and it is, sorry, you guys are going to have to wait a little bit. And we're going to Logan for his first pick of the day. And then I'll give you my player prop. Logan, kick it off for us. Let's get into it.
Yeah, so let's start with a game pick. And I'm going to the Braves versus Padres game. I'm taking Braves money line, minus 104 odds on FanDuel. And as we're looking at OddsJam here, obviously FanDuel's got the best odds for this one. You know, look, when it comes to money lines, this one's pretty much a pick 'em, and you know it might be tempting, you know, to pick San Diego in this one. I feel like you might see a good amount of San Diego in this one, people picking them, but I'm riding with the Braves in this one because Morton 3.06 road ERA back in 2021. Hopefully that's an indication for his 2022. But 5 1/3 innings pitched and 2 earned runs versus Cincinnati, so he was pretty serviceable. Did not get rocked. Don't need pitchers getting rocked. Musgrove 6 innings pitched, 2 earned runs at 8 Ks versus the Diamondbacks in his start in 2022. So once again, he was solid. Slight pitching edge, though, I would say to Morton. Musgrove 5 innings pitched, 3 earned runs, and a 2 WHIP versus Atlanta back in 2021. So 3 earned runs isn't super high, but that 2 WHIP, I mean, again, what do we talk about with WHIP? You know, you're putting runners on base. You're showing a lack of control, and I think Musgrove might get a little erratic today. I've seen him sort of be that pitcher before. Game 1, the underdog trend. That's a real thing. I like to take underdogs in game 1s because they're relatively unpredictable. You know, sometimes the home team might be a little, you know, sleepwalking out there, and the road team just catches them by surprise. I think that's what you might see with the Braves today. Everyone's assuming Braves traveling, you know, coming off an ugly loss versus the Nationals yesterday. Oh no, can't pick Braves, but I'm putting some faith in them. San Diego also 23rd in strikeouts, Atlanta 16th in Ks. So I know it doesn't seem like a huge advantage, but you know, San Diego being sort of back of the pack in strikeouts, you know, that might make life easy for Morton, and Musgrove might have a more difficult time. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Braves money line in the full game there. But Austin, hit us with your player prop. You've been on an absolute heater.
It is. We are back to the player prop, and today wasn't the best trend. I did the best kind of selection I had. I was considering Gausman, the starter for the Blue Jays, is over and earned runs. Didn't have a line for him, so I did like that one. I also think Judge, if you go look at his numbers against Gausman, pretty solid. But today we're not going back to Judge. We're not going back to Gausman. We're going to a guy that's starting against the Tampa Bay Rays. the Cole Irvin. We're taking his over 5.5 hits allowed, -140 on DraftKings. Now on OddsJam, we got him at -145 on Caesars and -140 on DraftKings. So not too shabby. Both kind of around the same book. I know FanDuel people, I can save your comments. I don't think FanDuel offers a specific prop, but that I haven't seen it on their site. But either way, we're rocking with Cole Irvin. If you want to sign up for DraftKings, there's a cool sign-up bonus down below in the description. But with Cole Irvin, he's obviously started once this season. He gave up 7 hits against the Phillies. So, hit it. He's 1-0 on the side. We need him to go over. And that was in 5.1 innings pitched. Now, last season, we saw Irvin allow 9.8 innings or hits per 9 innings. And that number increased to 10.13, which on the road, which of course he's on the road today, taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. Now, he gave up 7 hits last time he was on the road in Tampa, and the Rays are second in the MLB in hits per game at 9.33. When we think about the Phillies, who are 17th, that's a team he gave up 7 hits. So, and that was when he was also on the road as well. Now we look, the Rays offense, it's very hot and cold against this Athletics team. You might say the Athletics have their number because the Athletics have beat them in 2 of the 3 games. This is the 4th game, final game of the series. And the Rays have been very hit or miss. They score 2 runs one day, then 8 the next, then 2, then 13. They've been very erratic. And I think yesterday with the 2 runs like they did against Frankie Montas, I think they're going to come back and get some more hits on him. Now they got 5 hits versus Frankie Montas, and he pitched pretty well. Irvin was over this line at 20 of 32 starts last year, including 11 of 18 on the road. So that's my player prop of the day. I know people want more, but we're only going to keep doing 1 per day. I'm giving Cole Irvin over 5.5 hits allowed, minus 140 on DraftKings, and that will be my player prop. Going for 7 straight, the full week sweep if we can get it. That would be really, really awesome. But Logan, what's your second pick of the day?
The player prop goon has spoken. Let's cash another one. I have all the faith in you. But let's transition over to my second pick, Nationals versus Pirates game. I'm taking the under 9 runs, -105 odds on DraftKings, and obviously, we're pulling up their odds here. But I mean, you with the over under, it was about 9.5 last night. It's trended down towards 9, and why I would love the 9.5 because then there's no push opportunity. I'll still take it at 9. If you're just looking at this game, first off, plug your nose, right? These 2 starting pitchers are terrible. Brubaker, 12 ERA. In his first start in the year, 3 innings pitched, 4 earned runs, in 2022 already. So not a great start for Brubaker and his ERA. Can't get much worse, right? Or can it? But I'm just saying when you have 2 bad pitchers on the mound, sometimes the recipe is, the intuitive is, let's just bet the over. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of scoring against these bad pitchers, but these 2 teams are also bad offensively. But let's first talk about Washington's pitcher, Aiden, 8.31 ERA, and in his first start in 2022, 4 1/3 innings pitched and 4 earned runs. So just like Brubaker, he got touched up in his first start as well. But as I mentioned, kind of though, these offenses aren't necessarily the best in the MLB, right? They're not, teams that put up 6-7 runs a night, and you just lock that in. Pittsburgh's offense, 28th in runs, 5th in hits, 29th in walks, and 10th in strikeouts. Good in strikeouts, but terrible in run scoring. I mean, and also terrible in drawing runs or drawing walks. So they're getting the hits out, but they're not really converting them to runs. That's music to my ears when I'm talking about an under. Washington's offense, by comparison, 12th in runs, so they are significantly better. 17th in hits, which is a little towards the back of the pack. 24th in drawing walks, so they're also bad at drawing walks and getting just easy base runners. And then 18th in Ks. That's a little bit high. So you can kind of see. I know it's early, and these teams, the stats aren't all there for these teams, but I think we're doing under in this one. The Pirates just put up 6 runs yesterday. Makes me feel good about an under because duplicate that performance again, Pirates. I'm challenging you. I don't think you can do it, which is why I'm taking the under in the full game in Nationals versus Pirates. But Austin, what time is it?
You know what time it is. It is a NRFI Nation time, and we're going to get after it today. We got a good slate of NRFIs, and so we wanted to find our best one, and I think we got it, Logan. First, I'm going to hop over to OddsJam and spoil the pick for you. We're going Phillies versus Marlins. We're taking the no-run first inning, -118 on FanDuel. FanDuel is by far the best odds. We see -135 on DraftKings, -124 on Barstool. Got a really good odds on FanDuel here. But look, I really like what we're seeing out of this Phillies-Marlins games. 2 struggling offenses, and struggling is probably being kind. Now we got Alcantara on the mound for the Marlins, and he was pretty solid last year, one of their better pitchers. And look, Who's he got to go through today? He's got to go through Kyle Schwarber, who's batting terribly on the season, Raul Muto, and then Bryce Harper. Bryce Harper's been brutal this season. Normally, he's like the king of April. Normally, he's killing it. And sure, he had a home run yesterday, but the home run ain't going to hide the .143 batting average that you got right now. So all Alcantara got to do is get through 3 outs. But what about the other side of the coin?
Yeah, so I'm just laughing at you roasting Harper. He didn't deserve. Actually, he did deserve that. You're paying him too much money to be stinking it up like that. But it's supposed to be Gibson on the mound. 0 ERA on the year, so solid. I love zeros, especially when we're talking about an 0 in first inning. And also, speaking of 0, Miami 0 first inning runs in 2022. They've yet to put up a first inning run. We see you, Marlins. Hopefully, you keep that up for us today because I want to fly my Nerfy flag in chat again. Nerfy Nation, this is why we are Nerfy Nation. We're the best.
Yeah, we're going to keep trying to get back after it. We love the Nerfies. Hopefully we can cash another one. Hopefully it's not as sweaty as yesterday's, but knowing a no-run first inning bet, they're always going to be sweaty. That's just the nature of it. But we appreciate you guys for always tuning into the daily videos. Those are our 4 official picks scrolling down at the bottom of the screen. Like I said, if you want to sign up for DraftKings, there's a cool bonus down below. If you want to become a COS All-Star, click the join button on the channel. Click the link in the description. We appreciate you guys. That parlay of the day will be live a little bit after this video is posted. So thank you guys again for all the support. We'll see you guys tomorrow.